Well, the big game here tonight will be between Brisbane and Collingwood. Brisbane are led by their captain onto the field of play. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Of course, Hutto. It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. Round 4. These lineups look very strong and both teams look fired up and set to go. What an exciting matchup we have here today. And here we go. It's Brisbane taking on Collingwood. Ball gets cut off. Zorko is streaming past and gets the footy. Myercheck goes off the ground. Andrew penalised there. Move it on. DeGoey launches towards goal and pumps it through the big sticks.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Gets his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. They draw first blood. Centre bounce. Grundy got a fist to it. He gains possession. They can link up now. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Quayner pushes through with power. He drives it. Gardner didn't mark it. It'll be a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Show some physicality. We'll get a ball up. Grundy won the hit out. The ball spills to Stevenson. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Grundy clears the contest. Well collected on the bounce. It's a poor kick, and it hits the behind post. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. The ball is coming back into play. Grundy got the tap. Just gets a boot to it. Just put it on the boot. McCarthy found a way to mark that one. Chose to kick it. Chris dug out the loose ball. Intercepted. Robinson wins it back. Goes by hand. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punched away. McStay has the ball. Applies a bump. Neal kicks hurriedly. Intercepts the ball well. Chris puts it on the boot. Beam collects the loose ball. Witherden has an injury. That doesn't look great. Looks unlikely he will see any further action.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
45 metres out, almost directly in front here.
Move it on.
DeGoey going for number 2. He's excited about that one.
Of course, Hutto.
Gets some reward for his efforts. The Magpies could have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 12. About to resume hostilities.
Collingwood are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent and it's a free. Stevenson clears the congestion. Brown just put it on the boot. Gathered by Hoskin Elliott. He takes aim. He sums up the situation and delivers.
Yes, Hutto.
He's back in the middle. Swats it. Treloar collects it. Couldn't snaffle it. Slams it onto the boot. Picks it up. He flicks it over. Witherden links up with a chance to run. Phillips gets the loose ball. Looks to move it by foot. McInerney dismisses his opponent with disdain. DeGoey kicks out of the congestion. The mark has been taken.
Collingwood are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Uses it across half-back. Berry there to mop up. Goes short by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. Ends up turning this ball over. Just kicks it long. Takes the mark. A spearing kick. Brown spills it. He has the ball. Oh, he was as high as you like. Goal scoring opportunity for Dugowie. 40 metres out. Go. He slams it towards goal. Drop punt straight through the middle. 3 goals so far. Great stuff. Pretty happy with that one. The lead is now 24. Back in the middle now. Grundy won the tap. Mops up the loose ball. Cleanly picked up. Just got the hands in the back there. Uses it now. A clean collect. Moore just manages to release the kick. Witherden was taken high in the tackle. Berry moves it by hand. Picks up the loose ball. The kick from Neal. Andrews collected the ball well. Hacking it out of there. Finding the loose ball was Moore. Drops the mark. Elliott a bit too casual with the tackle. Phillips wins the foot race. Looks up with the kick. Finds himself in space and marks. Finds a bit of room to mark. Channels a long kick. Neal leading the race to the loose ball. Myercheck takes advantage. Collingwood, but 20. Looking for options now. Can't take the mark. Picked off the deck. Leicester gets on the end of that handball. Goes by foot. Winning the ball in the air was Brown. Advances now. Drives towards half forward. Rich drops the mark. Going for goal number 1. You can see that happening right after it left his... Unsure of their next move. And the mark will be paid. Works the ball up the ground. Leicester takes a strong mark. Releases by hand. Rushes with the kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Berry just kicks it long. Strong with the body and wins the mark. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Pendlebury drives the kick. Marks in a bit of space. A strong pack mark. Puts it on the boot. Stands tall and marks. 45 metres out. McCluggage, can he put it through? Good looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
No doubt about it.
That's his first. His team. We resume hostilities. Thumps it clear. With the ball is Pendlebury. Quick handball. Sends it clear of the contest. Takes an uncontested mark. Plays on now. Moved on by Stevenson. Finds this one all by himself. Main wants to play on. Neal missed an opportunity to mark. No luck for him there, and it's a behind. Teammates break for him. Beams quickly onto the boot. Collected by Andrews. Players move as they look to provide an option. Takes it well.
Collingwood just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Landed in his back on this occasion. Zorko elects to kick it long. Dug out the loose ball. Phillips elects to kick. Leicester scoops it up. Dug it out. He just can't get out of the action. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Stevenson kicks it. Picking it up was Beams. The ball mopped up. Couldn't complete the mark. Hands that ball to the opposition. Intervening brilliantly was Sidebottom. Just manufactures what he could. Handballs. Hits the target by hand. Good crowd there from Degoe. 20 metres out. Move it on. An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. He's
Great.
about to resume play. Grundy farmed it down. Takes possession. Robinson gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Coughed up by Moore. Goes off the ground. Treloar picks up the loose ball. We'll get a stoppage. What do you make it? The end of the final term sees the scores stand. The Magpies 34 to Brisbane 6.
Collingwood deserve this lead early. They'd want to keep it up if they're going to win this.
Degoe on top of the ranking points.
He is doing everything right.
Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle to resume play. Punches it clear. He's got the footy in his hands. The loose ball picked up with quick hands. Almost cut it off. That's holding the ball. Stevenson shut him down.
Brilliant chase.
Nobody can hold on here. The ball goes to ground. Hurried kick. Rich marks uncontested. Slams it on the boot. Gardner has it.
Collingwood haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Cameron thumps it towards goal. Margin in a really tricky situation. Decides to play on. Rough end moves it now. Taking a nice grab. Kicks it out of defence. The ball ends up with Greenwood. Uses it by foot. Chris runs after this one. Going for goal number 1. That kick hits the post. Brisbane still hopeful of reducing.
Collingwood have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Kept alive under pressure. Greenwood hacking it out of there. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Gone! What a tackle! Robinson applying the pressure to side bottom.
Big tackle.
Quaynak goes with the kick. Chris marks in a bit of space. Tries to gain some territory. Moore just gets it onto the boot. Neil wins the marking contest. Chips it towards half forward. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Cameron will be the recipient of the free.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. What a goal! Off hands from Roughhead. Smiles all round.
That came off the back of some good... The Magpies have to be smarter with their ball use at times. At the moment, they're turning it over in the air too regularly for their liking.
Spills the mark. Clears the congestion. The loose ball scooped up. Going for goal number 1. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Congratulated by his teammates. We're back in motion. Thrashes it. Trelaw keeps coming. Quickly onto the boot. Mychek gathers it now. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Hoskin Elliott just threw it. Kick by Leicester. The ball spills to Quayner. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. This will certainly test him from this distance. Good mark there.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Collingwood, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Use the hands and gives away the free. Gets into a good position to take that.
Collingwood just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Hoskin Elliott gives away a free for in the back. Finds a target. Goes for territory. Lyons marks it. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. Good mark by Roughhead.
Collingwood are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Zorko getting the crowd involved. Brisbane. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Has a runner alongside him. Turned it over. Pendlebury does get the handball away. Nip will have another ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
The ball spills. McCluggage onto the ball. He couldn't hang on. Gets a quick kick away. Strong mark in the contest. Elects to kick. Berry gains possession. We'll get a ball up on the wing. Clears the contest. Archie kicks in heavy traffic. Great grab.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Collingwood, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Makes it somebody else's problem. Collected by Pendlebury. Brown doesn't take the mark.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Spent it before he earned it. Cameron couldn't stick the tackle on Trelaw. Trelaw won himself a free. Howe determined to reach the ball. Gives it to Moore. Grundy getting in on the act. Just handballs into space. Rich slick with the hands. He wins possession. Takes that one strongly. Eagles uses it by foot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Phillips drives the kick. A strong mark in the pack from Greenwood.
Collingwood have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Grundy thrashes it. He's got the football now. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. A great mark taken there. Hoskin Elliott has resources out wide. Elects to keep moving. Sinks the slipper into it. A chance to soccer it and kicks the goal. Elliott couldn't be happier with that. The game is back underway. Grundy gets onto the ball. Is in his possession. The ball ends up going to ground. Handballs to no one in particular. Gets it away under pressure. Fancy footwork, and it's a goal for De Goey.
He puts through his fifth.
He acknowledges the crowd. Collingwood could kick back-to-back goals. Collingwood by 20 points. Grundy won the hit out. Tries to release the pressure. Adams throws the ball away. McStay moves it now. He gives chase to the footy. Cameron just threw it. Got boot to ball. Found space for an easy mark. Matheson gets the loose ball. Kicks hurriedly. My ball, says the umpire. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Archie earns a free kick. Goes with the kick. Can't take possession. Side bottom steals possession. Just threw the ball.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number one. Marks now and can send it back. Ruffin kicks it. Marks that ball uncontested. Beam puts it on the boot. He takes the mark.
Collingwood are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
McCluggage gets on the end of that handball. Matheson, the better man there. 25 metres out. Bit of an angle for this kick.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number one. That ball comes off the post. A goal there could have got them going. Ready to bring it back into play. Zorko looking to track down the footy. Manages to get a hand to it. Rayner, hurried kick. Gathers it now. McCarthy going for number one. Brisbane reduced the margin. You've seen a half now, Gaz. Your thoughts?
A good first half from Collingwood.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Brisbane needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Thanks, Gaz. Halfway through this match, and plenty more footy to come in the second half. A big second half about to begin. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Grundy thumps it forward. Needs a bit of a rest. Witherden got hands to it. Side bottom having an impact again.
Yes, I know, he's a class act.
Stevenson sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. That pushes the lead further out. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Grundy hurls it away. Mychek there to mop up. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. They get around it. Umpire ready to resume play. Grundy does well. Just gets it onto the boot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Decides to kick. Witherden with an easy mark. With a driving kick. Nice mark under pressure.
Collingwood haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
A chance to reload the attack now. The free kick going against Andrews.
Move it on.
A chance to kick another and get a sixth goal. DeGoey enjoying that. Back with another centre bounce. One down. Beam gets the ball. Grundy slams it onto the boot. Did well to get a hand in.
Thank you.
Won the hit out. With the ball now. Just puts it out in front. Berry comes away with the ball. Now we'll get a ball up. Taps it down. And we'll get a ball up. Thumped clear. Snaffled up by Andrews. Applying the physical pressure. Missed the target. Intercepted by Lyons. Brown picks it up. He likes his chances from here. Disappointing kick. Collingwood by 37.
Collingwood have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Going for goal number one. A drop punt through the goals. The lead has been increased by
Some great... Brisbane haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Hoskin Elliott heads for home. To behind.
Collingwood are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Elliott couldn't snaffle it. Well taken at ground level. Gets a hand in. Finding the ball was DeGoey. Off hands. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, I know. Constant pressure and rewarded.
Elliott looking to put through another. Andrews ready to bring it back into play. Takes the mark all by himself. Bailey elects to kick. Just landed in his back. Witherden tucks it into the pocket. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it.
Collingwood just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50. They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
Moore gets a quick kick away. Nice hands. Side bottom gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Witherden gets in the way. Neal can link up through hands. Through for a point. Colt searching for a teammate. Andrews lays on. Movement by hand. The ball in the hands of Matheson. Stevenson couldn't stick the tackle. Does well to cut off the kick.
Collingwood have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Thomas sets his sights on the goals. Has it now. He's got the footy in his hands. Goes for the goals. What a goal by Cameron.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Brisbane have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Takes a strong mark. Moves it by foot. Finding the loose ball was Alice Yeoman. Alice Yeoman throws the ball away. Marked by McCluggage. Moves the ball out of defence. Gets into some space to mark this. Uses it across half-back. Rich needs to lift.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
McStay had it, lost it, just gave it away. Ball collected. Sweeping handball. Alice Yeoman down. Lions coming on. There'll be a ball up close to goal. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Grundy slaps it away. Scoops up the ball. Spears the ball. Andrews did well to win that ball. Moves the ball by foot. Decides to keep it alive. Greenwood goes to the man on the run. Andrews intercepts it from the bounce. He's got the football now. Cameron with the ball. Archie gets on the end of this. So what can Brisbane do with this opportunity in front of goal?
Move it on.
If they kick this, they give themselves a chance. Moore couldn't keep his hands on it. Decides to kick. Phillips brushes off the tackle. Goes with the kick. Side bottom hangs onto that one. Side bottom sends one up towards the wing. Takes a nice mark. Kick by Cameron. A solid mark from Pendlebury.
Collingwood have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Treloar looks in need of a spell. Main has a great set of hands. Looks to move it by foot. It's a foot race to get this one. Couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. Umpire tosses it in. Grundy just swats it away. Brown picks up the loose ball. Gardner slips high and gives away the free kick. Brown with the opportunity in front of goal. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Marks now and can send it back. McCluggage manufactures a handball. Intercepts the ball well.
Collingwood are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The ball goes over the boundary. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Neal releases by hand. The ball spills in the tackle. Finds the loose ball. Spent that one before he earned it. Hacking it out of there. Elliott might have overworked himself there. Stevenson soccers the kick. Thomas decides to soccer it. DeGoey dug out the loose ball. Collingwood are happy about that one. Celebrating hard. 46 points the difference. We're back in the middle to resume play. Grundy with a punch. Elliott takes it well. Releases the handball. Taken by McStay. Listen to the roar of the fans. They love that decision. He drives it. Ends up turning this ball over.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Collingwood forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
A long driving kick. Gives the old don't argue. It's a turnover. Just gave it away. Robinson wins the ball in the air. Gets it away. Has it now. He's been in everything. Gone. And as we go into the final change, the scores are Collingwood 80, Brisbane 34. A big final term coming up.
Collingwood believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Anything you can see, Gary?
The Magpies have been terrific at finding space to move the ball. Their ability to find a player in space is first class, and it sees them in charge.
Much appreciated, Gaz. One quarter of footy to go.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
About to resume hostilities. Grundy with the hit. Adams on the ball. The ball spills free. Kicks hurriedly. Stevenson will be upset with that. McCluggage brings it out of the pack. McInerney couldn't hang on to the ball. Might be a bit of an injury for Zorko. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Well collected. Stevenson collects the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
McInerney won it down. Gardner collects it, slick with the hands. Deciding where to go with the kick in. Great mark in the pack. Puts it on the boot. A race for the loose ball. Just gets it onto the boot. Andrews gathers it now. Considering the options on the kick in. Leicester found some space and marked. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Umpire calls for the ball. Grundy guides it down. They can create from this.
A great defensive effort.
McInerney keeps it moving, takes possession. Gathered by Neal. Elects to kick. Roughhead, interesting handball. Ball gets cut off, pushes off the tackler. Opportunity for Elliott, putting his skills on display. Alice Yolman wins the foot race. The handball hits the target. Going for goal number 1. They get the goal through Eagles. They get a desperately needed goal. His teammates rush over. Brisbane close the gap to 42.
Collingwood are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Couldn't quite with the mark. Wins the race to the ball. Myercheck with a clean collect. Just not good enough with that kick. Collingwood with the ascendancy over the Lions, leading 83 to 40.
Collingwood are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Doing well to intercept that kick.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Looking to kick goal number 2. Elliott delivers with the goal. Smiles all round. Collingwood lead by 49. Back in the middle, has the Uni won the duel. The bounce made it tough. Good for Adams. Can you tell us more, Gary?
Yeah, definitely something wrong here. He's trying to get off the ground as quick as he can.
Howe just threw it. Berry with a chance if he can keep his cool. About to take the kick. Slight angle.
Give it on.
This kick to keep some hope alive. He's enjoying that goal. Brisbane behind by 43. Back in the middle. Hammers it. Gets the loose ball. Releases the handball. Just put it on the boot. Thomas dug it out. Using every ounce of energy he has left. An opportunity for a third goal. Congratulated by his teammates. Collingwood building this lead nicely. We're back in motion. Guided down nicely by McInerney. Treloar can't hold on to the tackle. At full stride, receives the handball. He gets another possession. McInerney was taken high in the tackle, puts boot to ball. This is Eagles. A must-kick goal here. Cameron nails the opportunity. That's number 3. Well, that's a big goal for Brisbane. He acknowledges the crowd. Margin in a really tricky situation. Wins the ruck duel. Phillips dug out the loose ball. McInerney rewarded for that tackle. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Fantastic pressure there.
Myercheck gives the don't argue. Squeezes out a handball. He gains possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Collected the ball well. Going for goal number 1. Nice work from Maine. This kick puts them further into the lead. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Collingwood are in control of this game. Tap down. Quainer grabbed it clean. Hurried kick. Easily takes the mark. Elliott a long way out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 3.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
The margin is 50. Andrew deciding where to go with the kick in. Finds this and marks well. Uses it now. Rich doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Elliott had it, lost it. Hands it out to open space. Gains some territory. Gets a quick kick away. Got hands to it. Hunted down.
Outstanding pressure.
It's only a behind. .51 points the difference. Andrews looking to bring it back into play. He looks like he needs a spell. Sinks the slipper into it. Bailey gets in a good position.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Collingwood, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Ends up marking uncontested. And now with it. Rushes with the kick. Couldn't take it. Adams not getting much of it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Drops the ball. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Penetrating handball. Hands that ball to the opposition. He wins possession. Great mark. Works it across the ground. Grundy wins the ball in the air. Goes by foot. Quayner creating plenty with the ball. Dishes it off. Picked up now. McStay throws the ball away. Quayner doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. 40 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Going for goal number one. The kick connects with the post. Collingwood over Brisbane. But 52. Weighing up the options now. Plays on from the kick in with a driving kick. Neal takes it strongly. Chose to kick it. Takes a simple grab. Thomas hacks it forward. Phillips runs after the ball.
It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
Slapped away. Lyons rushes with the kick. Good mark and looks to send it back. Moved on by Moore. Good body work to win the mark. 45 metres out. Going for goal number one. Thomas puts another one through. They get around him after that effort. Now they lead by 58.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
About to resume play. Grundy just slaps it down. Gets a touch to the ball. Lyons throws the ball away. Quayner goes with the kick. Easily takes the mark. Greenwood sends one up towards the wing. Robinson quickly onto the boot. A big tackle there.
Great tackling technique.
A big contested grab. Moves it by foot. The contest, no match for him.
Good call, Hutto.
He takes the mark.
Move it on.
Takes a simple grab. Winds up and goes long. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
He celebrates hard after that. The Lions looking for some scoreboard respectability.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Back in the middle now. Won it down. Here's Phillips. Lost concentration for a moment. Stevenson is blowing hard after that effort. And the chance at goal is taken by Collingwood. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. He loved that one. Back with another centre bounce. Grundy got in a better position. Collects the loose ball. Has a man running for him. Quickly onto the boot. Marks all alone. Treloar looks to convert this opportunity. Uses it by foot. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Takes an uncontested mark. Got boot to ball. Terrific mark there. Drives the kick hard. McCarthy looks to get onto the football. The Lions really had their pants pulled down on this occasion.
Too many passengers today for mine. Just a lot of players not playing to the expected level, and it shows.
Side by side they stick together to uphold the Magpies' name. See the barricades are shouting as all barricades should.
Final scores at 116 to 58. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
It was great being here, Hutto. I can't wait for the next match.
Train goes, so I glide off the part on a rainbow. See my side.
bringing you all the action today from Marvel Stadium. Accompanying me is Gary Lyon.
Happy to be here today, Hutto. I can't wait for this one to start.
Today's big game is between North Melbourne and Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs making their way onto the ground. The banners are ready for the players.
It's a big day for the Western Bulldogs defenders. They can stop North Melbourne from being dominant inside 50. They've got a big chance to win this.
North Melbourne lifted by the roar as they make their way onto the ground. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
The champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. The Bulldogs winning the toss. The fans at both sides awaiting this one. And here we go. It's North Melbourne taking on Western Bulldogs. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Just gets a hand in. McLean looks to work it from the turnover. It's a turnover. Ends up with Wood. He has the ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Wood drives it long. McLean looking to track down the footy. Linking by hand. Turned it over. Dumont handballs. Goes by hand to Cunnington. Bound away to keep balanced. A low stabbing kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Wood with a penetrating handball. Trengo just put it on the boot. Slams it on the boot. Slams it onto the boot. Well picked up. A free kick is paid to Norton. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. 45 metres out.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number one. The Bulldogs supporters delighted by that effort. Norton celebrating hard. Puts the first goal on the board. We resume hostilities. Thumped by Goldstein. Is in his possession. Hurried kick. The kick releases the pressure. Corney takes the mark. Looks up with the kick. Picked up under pressure. Just put it on the boot. Turner took his eyes off the ball. Missed the target. Finds his man. Uses the hands instead of the body. And it's a free kick. The ball spills to Zeeble. Campbell puts the handball out in front. They can link up now. Works it across the ground. Ball off hands. Intercepted. Picked up by Tarrant. Lobs the handball. Just gave it away. Intercepted. Taken well at ground level by Bontempelli. Doing well with the mark. A spearing kick from Dixon. Mops up the loose ball. Crozier earns a free. Moves the ball by foot. Campbell determined to reach the ball. Hacking it out of there. Gets the handball away. Hits the target by hand. Higgins slams it onto the boot. Finding the loose ball was Hunter. Davies-Uniacke puts on a bump. Davies-Uniacke to take the free. Chose to kick it. Zeeble looks to get onto the football. A quick handball from Richards. Dug out the loose ball. Turner just threw it. Sinks the slipper into it. Marks that ball uncontested. Wants to move it quickly. Keeps the kick low. Gets into a good position to take that. Dunkley missed an opportunity to mark. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Stabs at the kick. McDonald with the mark. Moves it by foot. A good job keeping it in play there. McRae couldn't hang on to the ball. Dug out by Paul. Uses it by foot. Good mark there. Dumont has resources out wide. Gets around Mr. Invisible. The kick from Richards. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. Does well to keep it in play. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Johannesson kicks hurriedly. Looks up with a kick. Marking in space was Dixon. Western Bulldogs would love to make the most of this opportunity. Celebrating hard. Western Bulldogs have kicked the last 2 goals. The margin is 12. Dunkley with a shorthand pass. Lipinski gives it off, and now they go. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Moves the ball by foot. Going for goal number 1. Cleverly soccers it off the ground for a goal. Bontempelli loves that goal. The Bulldogs have 3 in a row. Western Bulldogs leading by 3 goals. Punched away. McRae, there'll be a ball up in the centre square. Goldstein aims for his man on the ground. Bontempelli doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. It's a turnover. Cordy releases the ball. The handball hits the target. An easy grab for Dixon. Got boot to ball. Racking up possessions now. Crozier will be the recipient of the free. Slams it on the boot. It's marked by Norton. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. He takes the shot. That kick is missed. Western Bulldogs with a handy break. They lead North Melbourne 19-0. Takes on the space. Dumont got under it. Now with a low spearing kick. Oh, got up there in spectacular style.
Got the jukes out.
Elects to kick. Takes a nice mark. Plays on quickly. Puts it on the boot. Bounces over the line. And the umpire will throw it in. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
McLean just threw it. Ahern tucks it into the pocket. Does well to cut off the kick. McRae with a chance to line up for goal. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Chalk a goal up for Western Bulldogs. This kick has extended their lead. Gets some reward for his efforts. Western Bulldogs have 4 on the trot. The lead is now 25. That was a sloppy handball. Manages to get a handle on it. With the ball now. Ahern receives the ball. McRae handballs out into space. Takes that one strongly. Bontempelli will have to put everything into this one. Puts boot to ball. He wins the ball in the air. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. 30 metres from home. Dunkley will have the shot on a slight angle.
Move it on.
He might kick a goal. No issues with that drop punt. They stretch their lead with that effort. He's excited about that one. That's 5 in a row for Western Bulldogs. The lead is now 31. Fighting hard was Scott. McRae brushed off easily. The loose ball picked up. Keith uses it by foot. Dunkley runs after the ball.
Great tackle.
Quickly onto the boot. Pollock knows the pressure of the kick. A huge moment if he can convert. North Melbourne now only trailed by 30. Trengo to bring it back into play. Plays on. With a driving kick. The ball finds Hunter. Decides to kick. Ball gets cut off. Releases under pressure. Unable to put that one through. Unable to take that chance. North Melbourne fighting hard, but still with work to do. Looking to bring it back into play. Plays onto himself. Uses it now. Paul runs after this one. Fends off the tackler. Heads for the boundary line. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Dropped the mark he should have taken. Goes off the ground. Gathers it now. Finds his man. Looks to move it by foot. Dixon controlled the difficult ball. He lays off the pass. Bontempelli whacks one on the boot for goal. Look at them celebrate that effort. Western Bulldogs have 6 unanswered goals. 35 points the difference.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good team goal.
Umpire ready to resume play. One down by Goldstein. Just gets it onto the boot. North Melbourne with some work to do as they go into quarter time, trailing by 35.
Western Bulldogs came out and started well. They deserved the lead at quarter time.
Smith drops the mark. Gary, does anything stand out in the stats?
North Melbourne have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Cheers, Gaz. We're ready for second quarter action. Centre bounce. Winning it was Goldstein. Free, going the way of Hunter. Goes by foot. They chase after the loose ball. Williams wins the foot race. Williams won himself a free. He drives it. Goldstein leading the race to the loose ball. Hits him hard. Simpkin goes off the ground. Ball picked up. He heads for home. The mark is taken by Trengo.
Western Bulldogs have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
McRae didn't mark it. He gives away a free for in the back. Opportunity once again for North Melbourne to put one through. Big kick required from this distance. Turner will be upset with that. Pretty happy with that one. North Melbourne close the gap to 29. The game is back underway. Goldstein thumped it clear. With the ball now.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Suckling uses it by foot. Clean pickup by Keith. High tackle. Goes with the kick. Marked by Joe Henderson.
Western Bulldogs are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Got their hands free. It's cut off by Higgins. Manufactures the handball. Uses a short handball. Open opportunity for Dumont. Chips it towards half forward, and the mark will be paid. Suckling elects to kick. Key gathers it now. Punches the kick. Marks in a bit of space. Finds this and marks well. Lipinski goes with the kick, takes the mark.
Western Bulldogs are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Tara just too high with the tackle. Going for goal number 2. Nice work from Murphy. Got boot to ball. Vickers Willis takes the mark uncontested. Elects to kick. A mark by McKay. Slams it on the boot. McRae runs after the ball. Holding the ball. Put his body on the line.
Fantastic tackle.
Found a way to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. The kick from Crozier. Going for goal number 1. Goes off the deck and through. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around McLean. Now they lead by 35. Clears the contest. Quick handball. A clean pickup. Handball finds Simpkin. Simply outplayed his opponent.
Western Bulldogs are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Campbell couldn't keep his hands on it. Scott got him high there. Trengo has resources out wide.
The Bulldogs are taking plenty of marks right now. They're controlling the pace of the game better than the opposition.
Taking a nice grab. Puts it on the boot. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Goes by foot. Mark me in space with McDonald. Bruce collects the loose ball. Scoops it up. Johannesson looks hurt. Gaz, can you give us more on that?
Doesn't look good, Hutto. It's hard to see him coming back on.
A chance for Lloyd. He's got the football now. Up for grabs for Cannington. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Western Bulldogs haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
Bontempelli grabs that one. Kicks the ball deep. The ball goes over the boundary on the wing. We'll get a ball in. Toss back into play. Campbell breaks the tackle with a driving kick. Coughed up by Zerha. Well taken at ground level. Kicks in heavy traffic. Dunkley got hands to it. Puts on a big hit. Just releases the ball. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Puts on a bump. Zeeble wants to keep it moving by hand. Picks up the loose ball. Atley earns a free kick. Moves it by foot. The mark has been taken.
Western Bulldogs just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Goldstein has had plenty of it, Gaz.
He's getting off the chain.
He has to hold on to those. That doesn't look good. He must be injured. Higgins looking unlikely to take any further part in the game. Keeps it moving. They get around him after that effort. North Melbourne reduced the margin. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Getting in the way was Dunkley, linking by hand. Dunkley throws the ball away. Uses it by foot. Scott marks. Bruce goes for territory. He goes it alone. Wow! How good was that? That will set Dale.
That came off the back of... North Melbourne have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score. Western Bulldogs have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air, and it sees them in this position.
McDonald puts it on the boot. Hunter, read it best, hands that ball to the opposition. Looks like he might be hurt at the moment. Simpkin doesn't look likely to come back on. Going for goal number one. That goal is a cracker. Look at them celebrate that effort. That's two in a row for Western Bulldogs.
Some great ball movement.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game.
Western Bulldogs are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Atlee has a teammate on the move. Dunkley doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. McKay has resources out wide. Wood determined to reach the ball. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Ball back into play. Tap came from Goldstein. The handball now from Keith. Bontempelli finds possession. Smith, hurried kick. The loose ball scooped up. McKay hacking it out of there. Crozier just landed in his back. Moved on by Cunnington. Rushes with the kick. Ball hits the deck. Gathered by Wood. Just gets the kick away. Wants to keep it moving. Is in his possession. Bontempelli takes it well. Gets a hand to the ball. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. Thrown in now. Guides it down. Doing well was Zerha. He delivers with a drop punt. Look at it. Back with another centre bounce. Thumps it clear. Practicing some fancy moves. Gets a quick kick away. Pollock gets the loose ball. Links with hands. They can link up now. A chance to gather the ball. The tackle over the shoulder. Kick by English. Great mark under pressure. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The score, Western Bulldogs 55 to North Melbourne 20.
Western Bulldogs have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at halftime.
Bontempelli continues to dominate this contest.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
It's half-time, and we'll be back soon for the second half. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. Centre bounce. Tap down. Bontempelli grabbed it clean. Brings it out of the pack. Doing well with the mark. McLean moves it now. A free kick to Western Bulldogs. He spears the ball. A race for the loose ball. Scoops it up. He's been influential. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Western Bulldogs send one home. Lloyd kicks his first. This kick stretches the lead. He celebrates hard after that. The lead is now 41. Back in the middle. Goldstein thumps it clear. A chance for Cunnington. Johannesson spills it. Smooth picks up the loose ball. Turned it over. Dixon flicks it over. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Brown drives the kick. Paul found some space and marked. The kick comes close but offline.
Western Bulldogs have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Johannesson moves it by hand, and now they're away. Trengo kicks it. Hunter leading the race to the loose ball. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He's setting the example at the moment.
Bontempelli couldn't snaffle it. Gets the loose ball. Handballs. He can take off after that handball. He gains possession. Bruce won himself a free. Sinks the slipper into it. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Western Bulldogs just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Dunkley soccers it forward. Smooth collects it. Going for goal number 1. He was celebrating that goal the moment it left his boot.
He's absolutely loving it. And why not?
This lead getting bigger now. Congratulated by his teammates. Won it down. Collected by Hearn. Dishes it off. Simpkin gets the ball. Does well to cut off the kick.
Western Bulldogs have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Scoops up the ball. Uses it across half-back. Found space for an easy mark. Moved on by Smooth. English uses the body well. Decides to kick. Atlee hit the man hard. Finds a target. Putting this one through would give Western Bulldogs plenty of confidence. McLean tries his luck at goal. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks and increase their lead. Pretty happy with that one. That's 3 in a row for Western Bulldogs. 52.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
English gets it down. Simpkin puts on a big hit. Takes possession. Took his eyes off the ball. Going for goal number 1. Terrific mark there. Looks up with a kick. Hunter with an easy mark. Taken by Keith. The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a glimmer of hope.
Western Bulldogs have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous. This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Missed the target. Simpkin just gets it onto the boot. Collects the loose ball. Richards gets a quick kick away. Zerha there to mop up. Gets a handball away. Off the ground. He's kicked the goal. He puts through his first goal. Zeeble loved kicking that one. North Melbourne still a fair way back here. About to resume play. Thumped clear. Gets on the end of this. A full body tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Atlee free kick. He drives it. Crozier failing to get near it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hutto.
Ball spills. The free for Dunkley. Spears the ball. Marked by Keith. Keith has resources out wide. It's marked by Suckling. Uses it now. Marked by Trengo.
Western Bulldogs are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Ends up turning this ball over. Ahern sends one up towards the wing. Elects to kick it long. He takes the mark. Kick by Simpkin. Takes the mark. The kick from McDonald. Finds himself in space and marks. Vickers-Willis goes with the kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Guides it down. Smooth there to mop up. He just throws that ball. A stab kick from Williams. Dunkley getting a chance for a break. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
McRae struggling to run at the moment. Offhands from Dale. Lloyd off the deck. The umpire calls for a free kick. Lloyd puts it on the boot. Liberatore takes the mark. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. And he's missed. Now Tara to kick it in. Plays on from the kick in. Moves the ball by foot. Williams with the mark. He spears the ball. McDonald looks to get onto the football. Uses the short handball. Slips the handball to Higgins. Continues to find the footy. Well collected. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Puts boot to ball. Good mark and looks to send it back. Pollock has resources out wide. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Ahern spills it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Kicks out of the congestion. Norton will get the free. Good opportunity for Western Bulldogs to put a goal through here. 50 metres from home.
Move it on.
Looking to kick goal number 2. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. This one gives them a bigger lead. Norton back in the middle now. Campbell won the hit out. Scott collects the loose ball. Scott was taken high in the tackle. A low stabbing kick. A clean pick-up. Wins the race to the ball. Campbell finds possession. Seen plenty of it. The umpire will ball it up.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Fought hard to get a handball away. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. The ball mopped up. Slams it onto the boot. Dale gets on the end of this. Dale, one out in the square. Bruce runs after this one. Penetrating handball, receives the handball and takes off. Dixon has a chance to put a second goal on the board. He's excited about that one. Western Bulldogs have kicked back-to-back goals. Now they lead by 58.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto, if they can do that on a consistent basis. Western Bulldogs are getting the opposition on turnover. They are working hard without the ball and putting on the pressure to win it back.
Campbell does well. Liberatore looks in a bit of pain. Difficult to see him coming back on after that. Ahern plays it on. Johannesson hangs on to that one. Works it from the back half. The third quarter is drawing to a close.
Western Bulldogs have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Jim, we have 1 quarter left to play. What caught your eye, Gary?
Western Bulldogs fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
The Roos have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Thanks for that, Gaz. Time to find out what happens in this final term.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Taps it down. Up for grabs for Simpkin. McRae rushes with the kick. Doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
His teammates rush over. That's 3 in a row for Western Bulldogs. The lead is now 64. About to resume hostilities. Goldstein got the tap. The umpire calls for it.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
He's got the footy in his hands. The handball hits the target. Needs a bit of a rest. He's missed it. North Melbourne.
Western Bulldogs have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
The kick goes out on the full from Davies Uniacke. A piercing kick from Trengo. Cordy winds up and goes long. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Weighing up the options now.
They're doing really well to choose some time off the clock here.
Johannesson used the body to take that mark. Goes with the kick. Handball's under pressure. Higgins with the ball. Has it now. Turner gets the loose ball. Johannesson just gets a boot to it. Williams gains some territory. He wins possession. Had plenty of the ball. Ball spills. Hunter with the intercept. Manages to get out the handball. Ball stripped in the tackle. Higgins needs a chance to rest. Sockers it forward. Turner wins the foot race. Going for goal number 2. That kick was pure.
Yes, Hutto.
Important kick here. And it goes through. He's enjoying that goal. The Roos behind by 56. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Wins the ruck duel. He has the ball. Kicks hurriedly. Picked off by Campbell. He gives chase to the footy. Gives a don't argue. Brown will be the recipient of the free. Going for goal number 1. A good result there, and that's a goal for North Melbourne. Smiles all round. North Melbourne have kicked back-to-back goals. The Roos behind by 50. Umpire ready to resume play. Goldstein just slaps it down. McRae dug out the loose ball. Finds the loose ball. Bontempelli got the hands free. Just gets it onto the boot. Dale got under it. Chips it towards half forward. Finds a bit of room to mark. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks.
Move it on.
Lloyd has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Vickers Willis tries to gain some territory. Just put it on the boot. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Keeps the kick low. McKay not getting much of it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Vickers Willis just took way too long.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Move it on.
Bontempelli with a chance to light things up. No issues with that drop punt, and that puts them further in front. He acknowledges the crowd. The Bulldogs 98 play the Roos 42.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Western Bulldogs are on top in the turnovers. They don't allow the opposition easy possessions, and that's why they're on top.
Hits the target by hand. A lot of possessions for him. Dixon just threw it. Chose to kick it. McDonald does well to mark. Punches the kick. Takes a simple grab. Now with a low spearing kick. Dumont failing to get near it, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
McLean earns a free kick. Lobs the handball. Richards gives it back. At full stride, receives the handball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Vickers Willis, a long driving kick. Off hands from Liberatore. Missed the target. Decides to keep it alive. Eventually the ball goes over the line.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Ball tossed back in. One down. He gets his hands on the footy. Gets the handball away. Awkwardly got the handball out. And now Richards. He wins possession. Hacking it out of there. Dixon gets in a good position.
Western Bulldogs have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Western Bulldogs starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 99-42. Good mark there. Western Bulldogs fans would love to see this one sail through. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around it clean. That's 2 in a row for Western Bulldogs. They continue to push this lead out.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
The game is back underway. Won the hit out. Simpkin onto the ball. Releases the handball. Zerha has the ball. North Melbourne finds a way to get that one through. Gets him reward for his efforts. They'll have to play it perfectly from here to get over the line. Punches it clear. Difficult ball control. Campbell applies the pressure and wins a free. Campbell finds a way to hang on.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Marks all alone.
Western Bulldogs haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Looks to move it by foot. The ball spills to Atley. Keeps it moving. English cuts it off. Finds his man. Kicks hurriedly. Lloyd doesn't take the mark. Cunnington now heading to the bench for a break.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
Now it's a ball up. Tap came from Campbell. Davies Uniacke goes for territory. Atley slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Higgins dug it out. Linking by hand. Intercepted. Brown will be praying he doesn't miss this chance. A long way from home. And it goes along. He loved it. We resume hostilities. Campbell won the duel. The ball in the hands of McRae. Interesting handball. Slams it onto the boot. Dale spent it before he earned it. The ball bubbling around. Higgins heading to the bench. And now we'll have a ball up. Hammers it. They can create from this.
Let him up, Bobo.
Campbell won the tap. Ahern applies a bump. Hurried kick. Brown picks up the loose ball. Slips the handball to Hall. He goes for broke. Turner goes cleverly off the ground and kicks the goal. North Melbourne looking to build momentum after that goal. Celebrating hard. Slapped away. Here's Liberatore. Ball up in the centre square. Campbell with a big fist on it. Tackle, knocks the ball loose. Quickly onto the boot. He gets above the crowd. 40 metres from home. Turner with a pretty easy kick. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. His teammates rush over. Time's running out. And there is a big margin in front of them. We're back in motion. Slapped away. Doing well was Davies Uniacke. Links with hands. With the ball is McRae. Finds this one all by himself. Dixon has resources out wide. Lining up for goal. Keeps going. Norton drives the kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Scott marks. Scott has resources out wide. Cunnington takes the mark. Cunnington sends one up towards the wing. Now we've got a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Out of bounds on the wing. The ball is coming back into play. One down. Hit the man hard. Sweeping handball. Johannesson gathers it now. With quick hands. He's having a big game right now.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Dunkley comes away with the ball. Receives the handball and takes off. A drop pass through the goals. Another goal. He's kicked a couple now. Lloyd extends the lead from that kick.
That's a really good team goal.
Clock running.
Western Bulldogs are taking their time and kicking the smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match.
Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Good body work to win the mark. Zeeble elects to kick. Richards looking a bit sluggish out there. North Melbourne with plenty to work on for their next performance. Gaz, what did you make of the result?
Had they taken their chances more, it would have been a much tighter...
Final scores at 111 to 66. That's all the time we have for today. It's been a great day of football, and we'll see you again soon. Friday night football. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. Natanui guides it down.
Great tackling technique.
Burn-Jones didn't mark it. Just hits the post and a minor score. Players move as they look to provide an option. Takes the mark all by himself. He lays off the pass. Is in his possession. He can take off after that handball. Gets into some space to mark this. Easily takes the mark. Goes by foot. A great mark taken there.